They're out here at the Magic Show as one of the fighters is out here is Big Country. Are you sucking in your gut right now?
No. There.
It's there.
It's all there.
I thought you were getting a little vain in your now your veteran status in the UFC.
Did you see me tan?
Yeah. That is going to be actually really intriguing because I don't think Stefan Struve is a real tanner either, so we might be blinded in the audience.
Well, I was thinking about tanning just to show the difference. You know how like people get confused like with the short colors and stuff, so I was going to tan.
Because we won't be able to tell the difference between you and Struve?
I think we're both white boys.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, we're both heavyweights, so it's kind of, maybe the way that we talk, that's about the big difference.
Right. Slightly different. Little height advantage. So what's been going on since the title in terms of training and what you've been doing?
Not really much. Just been working out, just getting ready for the fight. That's about it. Just trying to plug away and get more wins, hopefully.
Big endorsement deals, lots of fan feedback.
Always getting a lot of fan feedback. I'm signing a lot of autographs. That's why we're here at Magic. Working on the endorsement deals. So, but same old, same old.
So what's it like working with TapouT for a guy like you, who's kind of the non-conventional looking, muscle ripped up guy?
For TapouT to work out with me, it's pretty much like bad for the sport. I think that's their motto. So. Actually, that's their motto. It's bad for the sport. So I think I fit that mold.
Yeah. Any special gear like a la the Cowboy Cerrone hat, anything like that?
Not yet. I think the biggest gear is just the regular casual clothes, ready to fight whenever.
So no Roy Nelson girdle or the bro or anything like that. Nothing, huh?
No girdle, no nothing. I was going to try to say no Big Country Kimura wear.
It should just be a big, maybe a poncho or a muumuu. That would be good. I love TapouT stuff, but I would buy the TapouT muumuu for me.
The TapouT muumuu, probably not. Maybe like a nice pair of shorts or something like that.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Oh, I'm just trying to walk them through. I'm sorry. All right. So I want your take. You're an expert. You're in the cage. I want your take on what's going to happen here in this kind of, 1, 2, 3, 4 as they whittle it down. First, coming up this weekend with Velasquez and Big Nog.
That one's actually a very interesting fight. I think Cain could pull out a decision, by just, that kind of just wear and tear, just kind of keep grinding it and just keeping the pressure on Nog. But I can also see Nog, pulling out a submission or something, So, that one is actually very interesting. I put that one as a 50-50 coin flip.
So if you're Cain, it looks like he's been really good at kind of getting guys to that turtle and kind of working the hip control, if that's what you want to call it, rather than getting down to the guard. Is it just silly to get in Nog's guard?
Yeah, if I was Cain, I would just keep it standing and then keep it where I just outpoint him, kind of like what Tim Sylvia did with Nog until he got caught. Just kind of just keep the pressure on him and just wear out the next 3 rounds and maybe put him down.
Do you worry about Cain's chin, though, off of what we saw with Czech? Big Nog is he's not a great striker, but he's pretty solid and he's getting better.
Yeah, Nog has has great good hands. Trained with the Cuban boxing team, stuff like that. But Nog doesn't have like that knockout punch. So I think they could both beat each other up. Like it's same thing with Cain. I don't think he hasn't really knocked somebody out like the way that like some of the other guys knock people out.
Right. All right, the fight after that is the 1-2 fight. That's Carwin and Mir. You're buddies with Mir. I know you've worked with him at times in the past. What do you think? I still think Shane is kind of an unknown. I don't know that the competition he's faced has been off the charts.
I think it's very interesting, to actually see if Carwin actually has good, because we haven't seen him actually try to take people down, because he's a wrestler. So I think it's definitely interesting. And then we've also seen Gabriel, Gonzaga did really well with him and then just got caught. So it's definitely interesting. I think it's whoever's going to have probably the most heart in that fight.
Does he have sub-defense, which would be important? If he's going to go down on the ground and take down Mir, do we know, can he defend the submission?
If you watch like Brock Lesnar, it's a big guy. So if he just stays kind of that safe posture zone, kind of like what Lesnar did, then you don't have to really worry about submissions as long as you're not really going for anything. And that's what Lesnar did. He wasn't really going for anything. It's when you're active, that's when you have to worry about.
Are you a pro Lesnar guy or anti, or you have no stance? Obviously you're a guy who knows how to deal with the fans and plays it up for the camera. I don't know if Brock does it on purpose, but he's got that magical formula that polarizes people.
I think Brock just, a lot of people love to hate Brock because, he's like new to the sport and, and plus playing the villain from professional wrestling. And then, he also made Frank, now Frank, everybody loves Frank. People used to hate Frank, but now it's the other way around because, it's the storyline. I mean, the thing is, does Brock deserve to be, where he's at? Yeah, to a certain degree, but there's a lot of us that's you throw us in with a Randy and go, let's see what happens. But Randy's always had trouble with big wrestlers, so it's kind of like the Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan passing the torch. I think that's what that fight was. But I think for the most part, Lesnar is an athlete. He's a wrestler. I think he needs to fight somebody that has good wrestling. Not jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and someone that can strike. I think that would be an interesting fight to watch.
All right. So do you know what's going on here the next couple of days at the TapouT stand if people want to come out? I know they got a ton of fighters in. Today it was you. I know Herschel Walker's here, Anthony Johnson. I see Kimbo Slice off in the distance.
I believe everybody's, there's going to be a lot of fighters from I think it's like 10 a.m. till close or whatever. So I think it's every 2 hours. So like 10 to 12, 12 to 2.
I put him on the spot. There was a passionate plea to get out here.